To Jurassic Park, the handheld game, where only the quick survive. Moving at lightning speed, you dodge globs of the spinner's poison venom. Oh well. Surrounded by a pack of gut-ripping raptors, you quickly jump to safety. I said jump! Okay, finally you race for the front gate inches ahead of the terrifying T-Rex. No, not again! Jurassic Park, the handheld game from Tiger. Survival of the quickest.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Do you hear that? That's the sound of me finally forgiving Hasbro. And hey, if you've managed to make it to a GameStop, you'll see these hanging on that little tower that they have towards the entrance/exit. You've got a few different offerings from the early 90s, but this is the one that struck my eye, obviously. It's so great how they've recreated just even the artwork from the 90s. And of course it says 1993 up there. You've got the traditional Jurassic Park color palette and aesthetic with the palm trees and the sunset. You've got some pictures of the display on the back here. And yeah, it's all very reminiscent of this one piece that was a hot item under the Christmas tree back in 1993. Dinosaurs are loose in Jurassic Park. And yeah, obviously Hasbro appropriated Tiger, so they're using the logo on here, and it also says Hasbro Gaming. And yeah, this might be, with that Monopoly, that Jurassic World Monopoly and Jurassic Park Monopoly that they gave us, and this, I might be forgiving them for 2015 at long last. And the bullet hole dinosaurs that were not scaled or in line with one another. Those are, I still get flashbacks of those. And going to the store and let's just not talk about it anymore. Yeah, we go to the store with like this money I wanted to spend on toys, and I just come home empty-handed. But now we have this. And it's literally just a blast from the past, like it's something I had as a kid. I don't recall the one I had as a kid having the screwdriver to take off the battery casing, but hey, this is for more efficiency and protection of the batteries. You have to pardon me, we're doing an experiment. Like, we're going a week without coffee and we just don't sound like ourselves. Although, I gotta say, I like how deep my voice has gotten. It's just really devil may care, and I don't know, I'm there for it. But I'm not there for anything else that's happening with the lack of coffee. Alright, so we got our battery casing off, and we've got our Energizer AA's going in. Yeah, if you're really careful removing it from the boxes, so you can still then rehouse it in the box and make it a nice shelf item. So let's go ahead and get this guy snapped back in, and then we'll screw it back in. And if you heard that beep, it sounds like we're ready to go. Yep, she's on. And let's see if this is just as hard as I remember. And hey folks, I just went ahead and double checked for you. The other offerings from this Tiger Electronics line that's currently available at GameStop features Transformers, Spider-Man, X-Men, The Little Mermaid, and Sonic the Hedgehog 3. That's right, all your favorites back in this really hard to see without lighting format. Anyone who had a GameStop in the 90s and went on road trips with the parents to Disney World knows how hard it was until they made that little weird light like adapter that you could just plug in. And yeah, these didn't have that, and if you weren't in the right lighting, you couldn't really see what was on the screen. But this is just a really nice artifact to have in my collection, in this new durable incarnation. So yeah, thank you, Hasbro. Really, I'm really glad to have it back, and clearly I'm no better at it than I was when I was 6, 7, and 8, because I played with this thing quite a bit, and I never got any better at it. But I do love the artwork around the display. It's incredibly reminiscent of all the marketing that they put out in the early 90s for that first movie. It was great. It just had some really awesome, like, wild pop art quality to it. Yeah, you've got the little signature JP logo up in the upper right-hand corner there. That's also on the box. Just the attention to detail here when they recreated this for us. Yeah, thank you very much. Great attention to detail. Love having this back in my hands, and I'm sure that all the other offerings from this line are just as nice. Looks like this was done with love. And as a fan, I very much appreciate it. So yeah, you can just slip it back in the box there, and makes for a good display. I'm not used to saying this, and it's a little hard for me, but thanks, Hasbro. And hey, folks, if you like what we're doing, check us out. Like the video and comment, because that always helps and gets us seen. Subscribe, because we got a lot more content coming on the road to Dominion, and hit that bell so you know when we're posting it. And hey, everyone, with the way things are going, stay safe out there.